with hats, clothes, and accessories, you can go up to gold star or +2. Um, so, for instance, a yellow star item is how you normally get an item. And it, if you've just completed it by farming it, it'll look like this, yellow star and G. As you max it out with items or materials, you can get it to S rank, and then from S rank you can put two of them together of the same item. Like, say, just imagine with me that this is S rank and this is S rank. I could put them together to make it a +1. I don't have those in +1, but I have, let's see, where do I have a +1? Where's all my, there it is. So this is a +1. Basically I took two yellow star pigtails together, and put them together after ranking them up to S rank. I put them together and they're +1, and now they are red star, and I have to max them back out. So if I had two of these, I could max them out and make them gold star at +2 if I put them together. So you have to +1 or +2 or +3 or +4, you have to have two of an item. Now with hats, you can only go up to gold. With clothes, you can only go up to gold. With accessories, you can only go up to gold. But with pets, you can move on from gold to platinum to black star. Now obviously the pets, I'm just showing you the stars. Yellow, red, gold, platinum, black. That's the progression of star colors in pets. Since pets can't actually learn abilities from other pets or other items, there's only, one slot on this 4-star item, they go further. So you have yellow star items, yellow star pets. You put two yellow stars together to make a red, you put two red stars together to make a gold, two gold to make a platinum, and two platinum to make a black. What that boils down to is, if you want to make a black star dog without using a relief, you would need 16 dogs at minimum to black star a dog. Going back to upgrading, you could use dogs to put dogs into each other to max them up better. But it's up to you. You can just use materials. You can either use keys to get into the materials dig, which I'm a fan of, or you can earn materials from, whatever means you can earn the materials from. Either doing a cake dig or earning them from MVP rankings, or there's a couple of ways you can earn materials. Otherwise, what I'm doing with my parrot is just I've got a parrot that I'm working on currently. I'm literally just putting stuff into it whenever I complete lithos. So I'm going to put all those together, and that'll gold star, or that'll, once I S rank this one, I'll put it together with that one, and it'll red star it. And then when I red star that one, I'm going to red star these two. I'll put them together, and that'll be gold star, and then I'll put that gold star together with this gold star, and then I'll put this, that'll make platinum. When I'll put this platinum together with this platinum, it'll make it black star, and it'll look like this one, but red. And G rank. Because every time you learn and inherit abilities, it makes the item go back down to G. Every time you use this, it goes down to G. So you can have, like for instance, I've got a Christmas Carol +1 in here. I could go in here, and there's another Christmas Carol +1. I could put them together, but they're both S rank, but they're gonna go back down to G when everything's said and done. I'm not actually going to do it, but I just wanted to show you what that looked like. So, it's a G item. I'll have to remax it back out, but that Christmas Carol went from +1 to +2. So that is how you learn and inherit an ability. There's a couple different things that you can do. Like I said, I think you have Yellow Star is basic. It's just one item and it's not enhanced. red star could mean two things. It could be two items in one. Nothing is +1, but it's, you know, two yellow star items got put together. Or it can also mean that something is +1, like this one. So there's still two open slots, but there's two yellow stars were put together to make a +1, and so it's red star. That being said, red star doesn't mean just two. It could also mean that you have three things in one item that let me get off of there. You could have three things in one item that occupy one thing. I'm gonna find one. There it is. So it's red star even though there's three things. It doesn't mean just two. There's three yellow star items in there. It just means more than one at red star. And there could be one +1 item in there. It's still going to be red star. It's +1 and it's got two other things. The only way to make it gold star is to have something in there that is +2. And again, to do that, you have to have an item that is +0, add it to another item +0. So, you know, two yellow star items. So, like, I could take, I'm not going to, I would never do this, but I could take these two hats and I could put them together. That would make them red starred. And then I could take these two hats and put them together, and that would make them red starred. And then I could put them together and make them gold star. Another thing you can do that you might not know about is, this is a lady explorer's hat, and this is a guy explorer's hat. So, the ability name is extra life. On that slot right there, it says extra life. On this one, it says extra life. If these were maxed out, I could +1 the extra life ability. That's very important for you to understand, is you're not just learning and inheriting the item, it's the ability. Let me see if I can show you an example. I may have two things that are guy versus girls matched abilities. No. Like the Kunoichi outfit would be one that I could show you if I had two of them. But, do I have any bags maxed out? Got that one. Well, it doesn't really matter. What it boils down to is if this was S ranked and this was S ranked, I could, well, not that one because that's +2. I could +1 the two items together. I could say I want the guy bag and make it the item and put that into it, and that would +1 it. Or I could say I want this girl thing, I'm going to use it as the base material and +1 it to that. So ultimately, you know, it's got to be, you might think that you could do that with these. That's not the same. The guy item is Invisiflor Scope 2, and the girl item is Military Operation Guide, which is Falling Boulder and Bomb Blast Range. So they wouldn't +1, because that's not how that works, because their abilities are different. But like, these are the same. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to mess up what I've got going on here. But the ninja hood and the Kunoichi headband are the same, whereas the lady spy hairstyle is the same as the guy spy hairstyle. I don't have one maxed out, or I could show you. What I'm telling you is that you could put this spy together with this spy together. Well, not that one because it's +1. You know, you could put them together and it would +1 them. You can't put a +1 and a +0 together and have them be +2 or +1 anything. I did that once and it freaked me out. Because what happened was I had a hat, I think it was this one, where I put in another one of these hats, a yellow star one, into this one, and it had Bat Guano Protection +1, and then right where it said Pendulum Protection, it also said Bat Guano Protection at +0. So I had a level 13 and a level 12. So I thought I had just really ruined it, but then I got another straw hat and I put it in, and when it +1'd the back guano that was where the pendulum protection was, it actually plus 2'd the back guano protection and righted itself into plus 2. And I haven't messed with this hat since because it scared me. When it did that, I thought I lost the item. Anyway, so it's frustrating to not know what you're doing, but it's not that hard once you kind of understand what you're doing and where you're going with it. You can put guy abilities into girl items. I'll just show, for instance, I've got like I've got this Elvis clothes here, the Rockstar stage costume. Hey, baby. I have an infant in my lap, so you might be hearing her making some noise. Hopefully she won't start fussing. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to put that, I'm not actually going to do it, but I'll show you what that would look like. I'm going to take this ladies one-piece dress with pendulum protection, and I'm going to say that I want to put Magma and portable fan into it. So my base item is the fashionable ladies one-piece dress. That's the one I want to keep. And the material that's going to be used and gotten rid of will be this Rockstar stage costume. So I'm going to do that, and it'll look like that. I'm not going to do it, but I could check and see what it looks like by pressing square and then down. And as you see, I've got the pendulum stone, but I've also added the magma protection and portable fan range, and it will still be usable by a girl. By either Spelunker or her sister. So hopefully that kind of gives you an understanding of what you can and can't do. You can put guy things into girl things, but it won't... the girl won't be wearing these clothes. She'll be wearing the dress with the clothes protection. The ability is what you're looking at when you do that. So hopefully that makes a little sense, and hopefully you're able to figure that out. Also, if I wanted to, I could... I think I might have already done it, and I hope I didn't, but I could take a... I did. I plus 1'd it. I could take a relief and plus 1 or plus 2 something. And I'll do it again. I did a video earlier and it got messed up. So I'm going to pick something else and relief it just to show you guys what that looks like. And I'm going to work in 3 stars because I don't have any 4-star reliefs. Otherwise I'd show you. So I've got this wingsuit. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to relief it. I want this wingsuit to be level 9 of 9. So I want to have 5 magma and 4 gas vent protections. So the way I would do that is that I go into Learn and Inherit Abilities. And I select it. Wherever I put it. Where'd it go? I didn't need to unequip it. That was silly. And then I'm going to put this relief on it. So if I do that, it becomes plus 1, but it goes to G rank. You see how that works? And I'm actually not going to do it now because if I have to redo this video, I want to be able to do that. So I could plus 1 it, but then I would max it back out, and I could put another relief on it, and that would plus 2 it, and then I'd max it back out, and it would be at its most maxed out state. So that's what you use a relief for. If you had a 4-star relief, specifically if I had one, I could put it on this fairy. I could choose the fairy, choose the 4-star relief, and it would black star my fairy. So instead of having 8 more red fairies, I could just relief the fairy and it would go to black star. I know, it seems like a reasonable choice, but actually I'm kind of working on my fairies with the relief, so I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. I might relief this one, I don't know. I'm definitely not reliefing this one because I'm already well on my way to 8 more green fairies. Anyway, so that's what you need to know about learning and inheriting abilities, and hopefully you don't have any further questions, but if you do, you can reach me on the PlayStation Network at AmaraJames0882. Feel free to shoot me a message, and I'm happy to answer questions you may have. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you've learned a lot.